Are you stuck in life, feeling like you're running full speed but still in the same place? Like you're on a treadmill, moving but going nowhere? It's not about lacking talent, time, or resources. The real reason you feel stuck comes down to one thing: fear. That tiny voice in your head saying, "What if I fail?" Or, "What will people think?" It's not just noise, it's an invisible chain. And that chain is what's keeping you from living the life you really want. But here's the twist: fear isn't your enemy. It's your greatest teacher, showing you where growth lies. Stick with me through this video, because every moment has insights and actionable steps that will help you break free, become fearless, and unlock your limitless potential. If you're ready to stop letting fear control you, hit that like button, and let's dive in. Alright, let's break down what fear really is. Fear is like that overprotective friend who always tries to keep you in your comfort zone. The one who says, "Hey, maybe skip this adventure. It's too risky, just stay right here where it's safe." Sounds reasonable, right? But here's the catch. While this friend keeps you comfortable, they also stop you from growing, exploring, and becoming who you're meant to be. That's fear. It's not evil. It's just misinformed. Fear isn't a monster under your bed. It's a signal, a message from your brain trying to protect you from the unknown. It thrives in the shadows of things you don't understand, but the moment you shine the light of curiosity and knowledge on it, fear starts to shrink. Nothing is to be feared. Everything is to be understood. Fear only has power when you don't understand it. But when you take a step toward learning, exploring, and embracing the unknown, fear transforms. It becomes smaller. And your confidence? That grows bigger than ever. Think back to a time when you were afraid to do something, whether it was speaking in front of a crowd, taking a leap into a new career, or even trying something as simple as riding a bike for the first time. At first, fear screamed, "What if you fail? What if you fall? What if everyone laughs at you?" But the moment you pushed past that fear and took action, what happened? You learned. You grew. And the thing that once seemed terrifying suddenly became manageable, even easy. That's the power of understanding. Now that you know fear isn't your enemy, and that it's really just a signpost pointing toward growth, the next step is key. It's not enough to just understand fear. You've got to face it head on. But here's the catch: you need the right mindset to do it. In the next part, I'll show you how to shift your thinking, build a fearless attitude, and turn fear into your greatest advantage. Let's keep going. Facing fear isn't about being reckless or ignoring how you feel. It's about preparing your mind and using the right tools to tackle it effectively. So let's talk about the correct mindset and approach to face fear and actually come out stronger on the other side. Step 1. Shift your perspective on fear. Fear isn't an enemy, it's a signal. It's your brain's way of saying, you're stepping into something new and important. Instead of seeing fear as a threat, recognize it as a sign that you're growing. Ask yourself, what's this fear trying to teach me? Reframing fear as a challenge transforms it into fuel for progress. Step 2. Redefine failure as learning. One of the biggest mindset shifts you can make is seeing failure as feedback, not defeat. Fear of failing keeps you stuck, but when you treat failure as data, proof of what works and what doesn't, you turn it into a stepping stone. Every mistake brings you one step closer to success. So ask yourself, what can I learn from this? And keep moving forward. Step 3. Embrace discomfort as growth. Growth and comfort don't live in the same place. Fear makes discomfort feel like danger, but in reality, discomfort is just a sign you're expanding your limits. Instead of avoiding it, lean into it. Reframe those nervous butterflies as excitement for what's coming next. Step 4. Choose faith over fear. Fear makes you focus on everything that could go wrong. Faith shifts your attention to what could go right. Faith is believing in your strength, your process, and the possibility of success, even when things are uncertain. When fear says, "What if I fail?" faith asks, "What if I win?" Build your faith by taking action, one step at a time. These mindset shifts will change the way you look at fear forever. Now that we've redefined fear, let's talk about how to build that unshakable faith in yourself. Fear often has a way of tying itself to who we think we are. It says things like, "You're not the kind of person who can handle this," or "This isn't for you." But here's the truth, your identity isn't fixed. You can redefine yourself into someone who doesn't just face fear, but thrives despite it. So, how do we make that shift? Let me walk you through it step by step. Step 1. Recognize your current identity. Start by asking yourself, how do I define myself when fear shows up? Maybe you think, I avoid risks, I freeze when I'm scared. It's okay, this is just your starting point. No judgment, just awareness. Step 2. Define your new identity. Now, here's the fun part. Decide who you want to be. Instead of being someone who backs away, choose to be someone who faces fear head-on. Maybe your new identity is, I am someone who faces challenges with courage. Write it down, make it real, and own it. Step 3. Use affirmations. Next, start reinforcing your new identity with powerful affirmations. Every day, tell yourself, I am brave. I am stronger than my fears. I embrace challenges as opportunities. These words will slowly rewire your brain and help you step into that new identity with confidence. Step 4. Act according to your new identity. Actions speak louder than words. If you see yourself as brave, take brave steps. Start small. Speak up in a meeting. Try something new that scares you. Each step, no matter how tiny, builds your new identity. Step 5. Visualize your transformed self. Take a moment to visualize yourself handling the situations that used to scare you. Picture yourself moving through them confidently. Feel how powerful that version of you is. Step 6. Celebrate your wins. Each step you take toward your new identity is progress. Whether it's a small win or a big one, it's all part of the process. Acknowledge your growth. It's proof that you're becoming the fearless person you're meant to be. So, there you have it. From avoiding fear to using it as fuel for growth. What's your new identity going to be? What's one small step you can take today to move toward the fearless version of yourself? Drop it in the comments. I'd love to hear about your journey. If this video helped you, hit that like button, share it with someone who needs to hear this, and subscribe for more tips on living a fearless life. See you in the next video.